Almost feels like a victory after last week's game against Nuneaton. And obviously it's only a draw, but I think it was put a piece in the paper this morning about playing with a pride and dignity to finish the season off, and they certainly did that tonight.
Well, it was a team that weren't giving up, wasn't it? I think that's the biggest thing you can take from this.
Look, everything was against us from the start. We had Stevie Jones got injured in the warm-up. We knew about his calf problem. That's why he didn't feature against Nuneaton. He felt it was going to be okay, but once they got into sort of heavier part of the warm-up, he pulled out. So, I haven't got another sub. I haven't got a fourth one to put on. We had a little bit of a problem with the kit today. Regarding the blood shirts, and I just said to him, look, it's times like this where we find out who the real men are. They need to roll the sleeves up, or they're going to sort of fade away. And today they really rolled the sleeves up and put in a great defensive performance. Back four, I thought Marco Adagio, he had a great game at right back. The first time he's ever played there in his life. I've asked him to do a job for me, and I think a few weeks ago. I mentioned that he was a type of player that we were looking at. Now, there was a few sneers on that, but Heidi knew what he was doing when he signed him, because he's got that little sort of bit of resilience, and he's done a job for us today, and he's kept us in the game. I'm happy today. Happy.
You mentioned the back four, and it's a back four with only one player in it playing in their natural position. So does that make the defensive performance even more pleasing? Well,
of course, like I said, if when things are against you, you find out who the real characters are. And Will Salmon, he's done really well today at left back. But if you remember, a couple of 3 years ago, he played that position when we were in the Conference North. You've got Briscoe and Christian, who Christian's not a centre back. I signed him as a midfielder, but he's done a job there for us until Preston and Fordy get back to full fitness. I say Briscoe, he's no, I would say out of 10, he's probably 5 out of 10 fitness-wise, but he's done smashing today. Nothing's got behind him. He's headed every ball. He's cleared balls. So the back four, Youngie, okay, he wasn't really tested today with shots, but he was there where he had to be. And the midfield, Rooney had a stomach problem this morning, but he's battled through that and give us 70 minutes. Trainer was immense again today, and Steve Leslie's done well today as well. Can't fault the midfield three. We're probably a little bit disappointed. He was up front. I thought we'd lacked that bit of a spark, and there's times when Trains could have shot. There's times when Leslie, James Spray could have shot. And you say just pull the trigger, but when you're low on confidence, sometimes it's easier to pass the ball off and let somebody else take the responsibility.
It was a big opportunity for James O'Neill, though, wasn't it? A young guy to start a game.
Look, let's put this thing into perspective. You're talking a team here that probably got 5-6 times the budget that we have. A team that are pushing for the playoffs, that are good enough to go up, right? And you've got James O'Neill coming from the youth team, and standing toe to toe against a couple of decent centre backs, and he's done really well today. So that's another positive today.
Your background is in youth coaching, isn't it? You give another couple of young players a chance off the bench. How do you feel about they've done when you've been blooding these players?
Look, Tom Bradley came on. He looked a little bit lost, to be fair to him. It took him a bit of time to get into the game, and he said I was lost just there now, and But this is where people like Trainer and Leslie and Rooney can help these younger boys. Because I can't beat when they're in there. So he'll be one for the future as well. I'm sure he will be.
That's it, isn't it? It's building for the future now, isn't it? And these young lads have got a part to play, haven't they?
Oh, absolutely right.
So what now, between now and the end of the season? 3 games left. I suppose you want to do more than just tick off the fixtures. What's the plan?
I do want to tick off the fixtures. I want the end of the season to come as quick as possible. But 3 more performances like that, and I'll be well happy.
And I guess the aim is a win, end this long run, and then you can go into the season at least having got that off your back.
Yeah, look, you get the performances right, you get the wins, and that's all I'm going to say.
Brilliant, thanks, John.